One of the executives at Houston Methodist Hospital says based on the trajectory and how many people are being hospitalized every day with COVID, Methodist is worried they will soon face the largest surge in cases that they've ever seen during the pandemic.
We're growing at a rate of about 50 a day. That would take us higher than any other surge. If this doesn't slow down, you will be on track to be 20, 30, and 40% higher than we've ever seen before.
Methodist officials noted that it takes significantly more nurses to treat ICU patients than it does to treat COVID patients in general hospital beds.
And because of the worsening COVID situation, Memorial Hermann will not allow most hospital visitors starting tomorrow. Our Devin Clark continues our live team coverage tonight from the Med Center. And Devin, this new policy is really putting an even greater strain on some families.
It is, Chris. After a hit-and-run accident almost left Austin Ard in a vegetative state, his mother, Amy, decided to be right by his side. But that's going to have to change tomorrow as a new policy kicks in. But she says that it's going to be tough, but it's best. She's agreeing with health officials on this one.
Would you like to see what his day-to-day life is like? This is what his day-to-day life is like. That's his day-to-day life. That's been his life for 2 months tomorrow.
In June, a hit and run on an I-45 on-ramp at Sawdust and Spring almost left 26-year-old Austin Ard lifeless. Austin's mother, Amy, immediately left her home in Florida to be by his side at Memorial Hermann Hospital in the Woodlands.
The only thing we know isn't damaged, his speech center.
Austin has surgery scheduled to replace part of his skull in just a few days, but Amy won't be there. Because of the rise in COVID-19 cases, Memorial Hermann is enacting a no-visitor policy starting tomorrow.
I was upset, angry, but also extremely relieved because can you imagine how many people walk into a hospital every single day?
Part of a statement released by Memorial Hermann reads, quote, Memorial Hermann believes this difficult decision is necessary to protect the health and safety of our employees, physician partners, patients, and the community as our environment continues to quickly evolve, end quote.
I don't want to leave my son. I don't want him to feel alone or forgotten, but it's what's best for him. And I have the utmost confidence that he's going to be kept safe.
The protocols will be in place at Memorial Hermann hospitals until further notice, with few exceptions, which we do have listed on click2houston.com. And Amy Ard says she's going to try and schedule Zoom calls with her son so that she could at least hear his voice, or at least let her hear his voice when possible. And she also says that she's going to use the time that she's not with him to work to try to find whoever was driving that white GMC or Chevy work van that a witness says hit Austin and never stopped. Reporting live in the Texas Medical Center, Devin Clark, KPRC 2 News.
Thank you, Devin.